So my name is Rush. I'm a boudoir photographer in the Northern Virginia, Washington, D.C. area. I have been in business for 5 years, and I'm a busy mom. I have 3 kids, 2 9-year-old twins and another 10-year-old. And between, business and kids and family, it's a lot to juggle. And how do I transition my website? Because I had multiple things on my website and I was not happy with my website. I'd been struggling with that for years, trying to make so many different niches work together, and it just wasn't.
Yeah.
And I felt like I was just diverting so much energy in so many different ways, trying to do it all like everybody else, definitely just doing your best and trying to make it happen. But you can't juggle all the balls in the air. Let's be honest here. So for me, actually, when I found out about the boot camp, I found out about it through my friend Kira. Mm-hmm. I'm here in Northern Virginia. She's in North Carolina. And we've just maintained a friendship over Facebook. And so we have helped each other with different questions and different things along the way, just kind of talking with different things. And she messaged me one day and said, hey, I came across this. And she told me all about law, and she told me what she really loved about it and how it was going. And I'm not kidding. That same week was the same week I was saying to my husband, I think I'm going to officially let go of all my senior clients. And it was just like, if you believe in cosmic things, it was like the universe just brought her to me at that moment. And so I said, okay, great. And I literally called you, I think that same afternoon after I got off the phone with her, and set my consult and started talking to you about the, how it works and the process of it all. Mm-hmm. And what Kira had told me was that she's just never learned anything else like it. Mm-hmm. And I have to 110% agree. And I think if you are somebody who, like me, mm-hmm. wants to be the best at what you're doing, but you can't do everything and you have to figure out what that path is for you, I think this is going to help you figure out that path very quickly and efficiently. Yeah. So that's kind of how I kind of, found law, and why I decided to take the chance on something different, because I was ready for change. Yeah. I have a Facebook group, and, I love being a part of them, but I don't love the time involved in it to keep people engaged. I don't like the extra work in it. Quite frankly, I'd rather, go have drinks or dinner or, hang with kids. 110%, there's so much information that I didn't know. I just gave you a referral of my friend Stephanie. Mm-hmm. And it was the same thing that I kind of told Stephanie. I said, yes, I've been in business for 5 years. Yes, I've been successful for where I was at, but I needed to step up the game and change it. And that's exactly what your system's done for my business so far. So the biggest changes for me, and I will tell you, because I've been asking my clients when they come in, what do you think of my website when you were on it? So when they're in hair and makeup, I'm kind of, questioning them. Yeah, definitely. Because, that's information we need to know. Yeah. And they said they've all loved it because it was really clean and easy to find the information that they needed. Mm-hmm. And so that made me happy, because one of my big challenges in the process of this was feeling like I needed to have more information on my website. Mm-hmm. And I struggled with that initially, because there's such a change in your mindset of thinking you have to have all the stuff, and really you just need this much stuff, and then get them, to be in a conversation with you. Yeah. So my mind change about that shifted a lot. And finding that information out from my clients about how they liked my website compared to other websites has been really helpful. I don't need the whole pie. I just want like a good tasty section of the pie, and that has definitely happened, because I can tell you, I am now booking months ahead of time, which is fabulous, because normally in my business, for me, even in 5 years, normally January, February, and March are kind of my slow time. So I kind of take some time off and do all my, backlog work and stuff. But I can tell you, I have January, February, and March clients booked this year, which makes me really happy, makes me really excited. My job's just easier. My goals are getting, easier. It's definitely easier because I am not having to focus every day. What am I going to do on Facebook today? What am I going to do in the group today? What am I going to post on Instagram? I honestly haven't posted on anything on Instagram until yesterday, but I haven't posted prior to that for over 2 weeks. And I still have booked probably 5 or 6 clients in between that time from not having done anything on, those medias. So it helps because, when you're trying to change your business and the goals of your business, you always think you have to have sales, you have to do this and that, whatever. But a lot of my mindset has definitely changed. So a lot of the conversations that we've had, both one-on-one and in our group. But, my goals of where I want my business to be, I want it to be perceived as luxurious, and I want it to be perceived as luxe. And I'm fortunate that I have great, wonderful clients that see the value in things, but now they're finding me versus me feeling like I have to push it on people.
What kind of advice would you have for those photographers that might be on the fence? They're like, I want it, but I'm not sure if I should invest in this. A lot of people, I think, are leery right now because they feel like they've been spending money and then not getting, something of worth in return for it.
So I would say this. I would say that I'm somebody who, and I think a lot of photographers, I feel like a lot of us in the industry are very much go-getters, very independent. We definitely like to be the best of the best and work hard. So I don't feel like, we're all that different. Yeah. We all have that same kind of internal drive to really achieve. A lot of the different things out there, we've all done like books, and we've all done workshops. We've all done, different things to engage and learn. However, as I was telling my friend Stephanie that I referred to you, you can only learn so much. The information that I've learned from you is so detailed and so in depth. And even though I've been in business for 5 years, I said the first part of the course where there's information that if your business is already set up, you're going to know some of that, but even in there's still information that's valuable. But then once you start getting into how to market your business in a whole fresh and different way, through using Google and, AdWords and different marketing like that, you learn things that are so in-depth, and that's the information that I have not seen anybody else teach. I can't just learn it easily online. Right. And so having somebody who understands the technical back end of how Google and how AdWords and how different strategies work towards people, I think that's where it's invaluable. And I can tell you that if you are somebody who's looking to have that game-changing experience in your business, this is it. This is definitely it. What do you have to lose? If it doesn't work for you, which it will, it worked for me in the first few days, you're going to earn your money back when you pay for the course. And if you don't, I know you do a money back guarantee.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But it's going to work for you.
You have to do the work, but it will.
You have to do the work, and, and honestly, I think the work itself isn't that hard. What's hard about the work is what happens in here with your change and your processes of it.
Just learning something that might be a little bit different than what you've been taught so far.
Exactly. Because everything that we learn just from the outside world that's coming in, you think, oh, I have to have my Instagram on my face or on my website page. I have to have this. I have to have, pictures of my studio. I have to have all the stuff. Honestly, what you learn with you is so different. And the process that you go through changing, I can just tell you, I just feel so much more free because I know my business is kind of out there working for me instead of me constantly working at it.
I got goosebumps.
I
got goosebumps with Kara too.
I
love it. I love it. So that's exciting. I'm excited for 2018 for you too.
Me too.
See where that is. What are your goals for 2018?
Making that pie nice and juicy.
I love it. Sweet. Anything else that you want to add?
Really, I think that's about it. I think if you have kind of been, kind of stalking along in the group, kind of watching and wondering, stop wondering. You're at that great time of the year. take a chance, do something new for 2018. If your business is so-so and you're trying to just really ramp it up and get to a whole different place, this is your chance. This is your opportunity. I cannot tell you, I mean, like I said, when I started my program with you, the first, I think we started my ad like on a Monday or something. And I think by like Tuesday or Wednesday, I had my first booking from it. Yeah. And I made back my money from my session sale, which was, you know, well over the cost of your program. Yeah. So it paid for itself in one client. And I have booked way more clients off of it. And I'm definitely booking more clients off of your system versus doing it through Facebook group or marketing and any of that stuff. And now waking up to where clients are just on my website and they're just seeing what they need to see. And I'm just getting messages of like, I'd like to book a session. And it's a fabulous way to wake up to starting the day. So it makes it really great and easy. And like I said, you have nothing to lose trying something that, you know, is different, because you're going to learn so much information. Unless you have been trained in the back end of understanding the psychology of sales and the psychology of how the internet and how people work in terms of like, you know, once they're on the internet, what are they doing? How are they doing it? Why are they going where they're going? Yeah. You know, unless you are been trained in that, you have no clue. And that's something else that differentiates of how, you know, what I've learned from you guys. I just can't imagine, for me, I can't imagine not having, you know, do it. I mean, my husband and I talk about it all the time. Thank God Kira thought of me to share your program with me, because it has changed this. And I know it's changed my structure of my business a lot. I'm definitely getting more time back for me.
Oh, I love that.
And I can see in 2018 how it's changing my business already. And, you know, I'm booking 4 months. I'm still in November. So I'm booking 4 months ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fabulous. That hasn't happened before. So,
well, thank you so much for sharing with us. And I really, really appreciate it. I'm so excited for 2018.